constitutional framework. So today we are in this lecture we are going to discuss some of the important article regarding GST and tax. Article 265 of the Constitution of India provides that no tax shall be levied or collected except by the authority of law. यानी authority of law के अलावा और कोई भी टैक्स कलेक्ट नहीं कर सकता. Next article, Article 366. What does it say? It says that Article 366 12A, goods and service tax means any tax on supply of goods or services or both. So whenever you are supplying goods, whenever you are supplying services or both, except taxes on supply of alcoholic liquor for human consumption. So Article 366 12A tells that goods and service tax means any tax which can be levied on goods and services, but it cannot be levied on supply of alcoholic liquor for human consumption. यानी इसको अलग अलग स्टेट अपने तरह से उसको उस पे टैक्स लेता है, इसलिए इस पे टैक्स जीएसटी में नहीं लिया जाता. और आर्टिकल में कॉन्स्टिट्यूशन में ऐसी बात बोली है कि अल्कोहलिक लीकर फॉर ह्यूमन कंजम्पशन के अलावा जो भी गुड्स और सर्विसेज है और या दोनों सप्लाई होता है उस पे जीएसटी कलेक्ट कर सकते हैं. नाउ आर्टिकल 246 of the Constitution demarcated the power of the Union and State by classifying their powers into three lists. So it is Union list, the State list, and the concurrent list. So Article 246 divided the powers of Union and State into three lists. Union list means it is a list on which the center has the exclusive power to make laws. That means only center can make laws related to the things which comes in the union list. Then list 2 on which state has exclusive power or jurisdiction to make laws. So these are the points in which only state can make laws in whatever points covered into the state list. And concurrent list is a list in which both center as well as state can make laws. So that is why Article 246 demarcated the power of union and state into three lists. But GST is a totally different. So that is why there is a constitutional amendment, and that we have to brought because in GST there is a paradigm shift. Why? Because the power to levy goods and service tax has been conferred by Article 246A of the Constitution, which was introduced by the Constitution 101st Amendment Act 2016. That means पहले 246 में ऐसा बोला था कि यूनियन जो है वो यूनियन का मैटर्स देखेगा, स्टेट है जो स्टेट का मैटर देखेगा, और कॉनकरेंट लिस्ट ऐसे है यानी बहुत सारी ऐसी बात है जिसमें यूनियन और सेंटर दोनों उसमें अपना लॉ बनाएगा. बट अब जीएसटी के आने की वजह से देयर आर सर्टेन पॉइंट्स. दैट मींस if it is a intrastate, let us take it is a intrastate transaction, then both center as well as state, CGST and SGST, both are leviable. So in that case there is a constitutional change. So that is why Article 246A was introduced in GST and new Act 101st Amendment Act 2016 has been passed. But when it was, remember this is very important, when it was introduced in the Lok Sabha, it was bill number 122nd Amendment Bill. But when it was passed, it becomes 101st. Why? Because there are so many bills which are passed in Lok Sabha but may not become act. So that is why this number is reduced from 122 to 101st. So both number are important. Whenever it is asked when GST was introduced in the Lok Sabha, its bill number is 122nd, but when it becomes act, its number is 101st Amendment Act. Article 246A, what does it say? This article grants power to center and state government to make laws into respect to GST. So that means Article 246A empowers both center and state government to make laws respect to GST. यानी दोनों अब लॉ बना सकते हैं imposed by center as well as such state. The center has the exclusive power to make laws with respect to GST in case of interstate supply of goods or services. बट अभी भी सेंटर के पास पावर है कि आईजीएसटी हुआ, अगर आईजीएसटी एप्लीकेबल है यानी इंटरस्टेट मूवमेंट ऑफ द गुड्स और सर्विसेज है, तो उसमें अभी भी सेंटर के पास एक्सक्लूसिव पावर है. बट इंटरस्टेट मूवमेंट है तो बोथ सेंटर as well as particular state has power to make laws. Both will make laws relating to that matter. Article 269A, it is related with the levy and collection of GST on interstate supply. Article 269A stipulate the following. Normally what does this Article 269A says? 1. Supply on GST on supply in the course of interstate trade or commerce shall be levied or collected by the government of India. यानी जब भी इंटरस्टेट मूवमेंट होगा तो कलेक्ट कौन करेगा? गवर्नमेंट ऑफ इंडिया. देन सच टैक्स shall be apportioned between union and state in a manner as may be provided by the parliament by law as the recommendation of GST council. यानी जो भी आईजीएसटी का रेवेन्यू आया है उसको डिस्ट्रीब्यूट किया जाएगा पर्टिकुलर स्टेट या पर्टिकुलर यूनियन टेरिटरी में जैसा जीएसटी काउंसिल ने बोला है. तो आईजीएसटी का जो भी रेवेन्यू है अल्टीमेटली इट विल बी डिस्ट्रीब्यूटेड बिटवीन पर्टिकुलर स्टेट एंड पर्टिकुलर यूनियन टेरिटरी. Import of goods or services will be deemed as in the course of interstate trade or commerce. यानी कोई भी इंपोर्ट करता है तो उसको भी इंटरस्टेट ट्रेड और कॉमर्स मान लिया जाएगा और उस पर भी आईजीएसटी लगेगा. यानी मेनली व्हाट इज सेड इन आर्टिकल 269A, it is about IGST and how this revenue will be distributed among state and union territory. Next point under section 269A, the central government is empowered to levy IGST on import transaction which were earlier subject to CVD under Custom Tariff Act 1975. यानी पहले उस पे CVD लगता था काउंटर वेलिंग ड्यूटी, बट अब उसकी जगह पे IGST लगता है. तो दैट इज गिवन इन 269A, where the amount collected on IGST has been used for the payment of SGST or vice versa. Such amount shall not form part of consolidated fund of India. यानी अगर उसका सेट ऑफ IGST का सेट ऑफ SGST के लिए किया गया है तो वो कंसोलिडेटेड फंड का पार्ट नहीं बनेगा. दिस इज टू फैसिलिटेट द ट्रांसफर ऑफ फंड बिटवीन सेंटर एंड स्टेट. और ये सेंटर और स्टेट के बीच में जो फंड का ट्रांसफर करना है उसको आसान बनाने के लिए ये किया गया है. आर्टिकल 279A is for GST Council. In GST Council, Finance Minister will be a chairperson, Revenue Minister of different states will become members, and they will discuss various points for the GST. What are the functions of GST Council? The GST Council is the key decision making body that will take all important decisions regarding the GST. यानी सारे important decision जो GST के बारे में है वो सारा GST Council लेती है. The GST Council dictates tax rate, tax exemption, the due dates of forms, tax laws and tax deadlines, keeping in mind the special rates and provision for some state. So there are some special rates for some special states, like you know there are some special category states, so special rates are given, tax exemptions are given. So these all functions are performed by GST Council. The predominant responsibility of the GST Council is to ensure to have one uniform tax rate for goods or services across the nation. So this is very predominant responsibility of GST Council, that he has to ensure uniform tax rate for goods and service across the nation. So these are the very important article for GST that you have to keep in mind. Thanks for watching my video. Do like and subscribe my YouTube channel.